What's going on? What's going on? Can you feel the sunshine? What's going on, guys? How are you? Good to see you, boys. I mean, honestly, bro, what are we doing? I mean, listen, bro, it gets lonely. You play the game all day and shit. You know, you get kind of lonely and shit. It is what it is. All right, here we go. Henry's new drip.
What's up, heroes of Arcasia? Patch notes with Henry. Today, we're going to be covering the Holiday Awakening update. And as you can see, a little bit different today. I'm just going to do this from my desk. Got access to some of our QA builds. I'm just going to hop in game in a little bit, and I'll show you off some of the new content. This month has a bunch of different...
What is he? I don't know what it is about this. Why is he like talking so like, I don't know how to describe it. Just so, yeah, like slick, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like a talk show host kind of a vibe, no? 100% high. Wait, look, guys, it's actually bots. Like, what are these? Like, what is this? It's legitimately bots in my stream. Like, suck my juicer. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're gonna spend the money to do this kind of shit, you just at least give me the Twitch Prime. Like, I mean it though. I feel like that would be way, you know what I mean? Like, it's actually better though.
Things kind of coming in. It's a bit of a collection month. We've got a bunch of things you probably will care about though. Everything from new content to new progression events, new general fun events, and then also the latest Korean balance patch is going to be arriving, which I know a ton of players care about. So we'll go through all of that today. Let's dive in. We have some new content arriving in the game with this update, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of it here, and if any of it sounds interesting to you, there's going to be more detail in the written notes. So with that said, let's quickly cover 3 major pieces of content that's arriving. First up, we have Buzzling Island. It's a fun, new, whimsical island, bee, honey themed. There's some fun quests. There's going to be a new island soul, new Makoko seeds, and new competition where you turn into a bee and get to race. New controls, get to use the arrow keys, kind of similar to some of the fun events where you turn into a Makoko in the past. TLDR, fun event.
I'm just saying, don't hate on this shit, because listen to this music. It's pretty good. Let it lift up your day. Don't be down. Be happy. This shit is trash. Don't be a fucking sorry ass poo-poo head, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in general in life, don't be a sorry ass poo-poo.
Kind of goofy, whimsical. There's some cool rewards though. So if you're into those types of adventures in Lost Ark, check out the section in the notes that talks about item level requirements, island location, and the hours that you can get in and check that new adventure quest out, Trial of Honor. It'll be fun. If you like bees or just collecting things in Lost Ark, it's for you. All right, next piece of content
if you like
is going
bees,
to be the North Curzon rapport system. It's going to add 3 NPCs, Mystic, Ren, and Tamut, who are some of the newer kind of characters you've encountered in your stories.
He actually doesn't look high at all to me this time, you know what I mean?
North and South Curzon. There's going to be new dialogue, new quests. As you interact with those NPCs a bit more, you're going to be able to fill out the Adventurer's Tome. And then, of course, there's going to be some supporting systems added for that. Things like rapport gifts being added to the Colvin Wandering Merchant, and also added to the North Curzon rapport exchange NPC.
Hi,
so it should be fun.
Thanks for the Prime 14 months.
Either enjoy getting to know more about the NPCs in Lost Ark, or just want to fill out their North Curzon adventure.
How are you, Jaime? Good to see you, bro.
Enlightenment point potion that is.
How goes it, mister?
All right, the last kind of like new piece of content arriving in this update is an overhaul and new pet ability system. Pets are going to be able to learn abilities through ability training at the Stronghold Lance, with abilities available in 3 grades: rare, epic, and legendary.
Guys, I have one legendary pet.
Kind of increasingly powerful effects throughout those 3 grades. Abilities are specific to security division placements, with the ranch providing some new like battle related
You have
effects.
13. Wow, you're a collector.
Farm related effects, and the dock supporting stronghold activities like dispatch and craft. These abilities only activate when the pet is placed in one of those divisions that matches its ability type. You can check those pet's abilities in the new pet inventory or the security division. There's a bunch of details that kind of dive into how this system works. Things like the ability training process, the security division placement, the pet release system, and more in the full release notes. So if this is something that sounds really interesting, feel free to read through that whole section there. But just wanted to
You guys can't even see these. Look at this. I think I pissed somebody off. I don't know who it is though.
raise up that this is going to be a new kind of overhauled system that kind of deepens the way that you interact with pets, and should be fun for a lot of players. Just, you know, another kind of fun side system to engage with when you have a little downtime in the game.
You're jungler.
Let's quickly talk about raid balance. We'll talk about character balance a little bit later on, but when it comes to some of the Legion raids, we've reduced the HP of those raids just to make the re-clearing experience a bit easier. We know that that's something that is
I don't like this, but it is what it is.
tough on players trying to re-clear those raids and not wanting that kind of hard prog experience when plugging with random people week over week. So just to make homework a bit easier,
Sure.
the raids that are going to be adjusted are Brelshaza, Akan, Thamine, and then
Brelshaza.
I guess not really a Legion
But
raid,
Akan is
but
fine,
she
though.
is now a Legion commander.
I feel like a con is
Spoiler
fine.
alert, if you haven't played North Curzon, just skip this part. But
I mean, maybe
Kidna
this will
is
actually
also
encourage
gonna
people to go
get
do
an
it them
HP
fucking
nerf.
selves,
And
though.
all of
Maybe
those
it's just
apply
like,
to
okay,
both
the raid's
normal
so
and
easy, you
hard
can just
mode.
go do it yourself. You know what I mean?
All right,
At the
let's
same
talk about
time,
one of
maybe.
the biggest things in this update, which is
Yeah,
going
maybe
to
it's
be
fun.
a pair of new progression events. There's going to be a Voltus Power Pass arriving,
Wait,
which is going to pair very well
why are you guys even upset about why they're giving you the power pass? This is literally what your ass is for. They're giving you a power pass. What what are you upset about?
with the new Hyper Awakening Road event.
Probably in 2
This
weeks.
is going to be built to help players bring another character up to item level 1640 to kind of join their ranks or their roster at tier 4. It's going to give you a ton of juice. There's some pretty nice rewards in there. This is one of the things that I wanted to just kind of hop in game and show off.
Oh, you're actually gonna show the
I'm gonna be
event.
hopping into one of our QA environments, so you might see some kind of janky things. This is going to be a little behind the scenes look, just kind of an early look at that event, just so we can just show you firsthand what some
That
of
is
those
true,
rewards
Risque.
are going to be, since we know
That is true. I think the HP nerf isn't really, but I don't know, man. I literally see people buying these fucking buses. They're literally not even new players. They're just like, I literally saw them. Yeah, they're dude. I literally, by the way, I literally watched Segalia's bus, and after he was done, let me find this shit, bro. Like, they're not even new players. They're just like literally like gotcha game fucking lazy ass people. That's what it is. Like, I'm telling you, it's rarely new people. Like, this guy is the biggest fraud I've ever seen in my fucking life, right? Talks all that shit, literally has the fucking artist in the other party that he was supposed to bus do the last clash with, and then look at this. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 people here, right? After he talked all that shit, after he respecs, it's the biggest fraud in the entire, it's insane. After all that shit you were talking, you end up doing a 4C or something. Like, but then look at this. This is the best part about the entire thing. After he clears it, look at this guy. Finally. I don't know why you pay him. Like, why do you even pay him? This shit's 3.5 hours. I said this yesterday. Imagine you get a taxi drive, right? Like, you're paying for like to get from point A to point B, and then the guy goes on the phone, takes a detour, picks up his food, fills up the gas tank, goes to feed his dog, and then takes you to your destination. Why would you pay for that? You'd be like, no, fuck no, motherfucker. You just wasted an hour, 3 hours of my time. That is just unbelievable. I don't understand. You're literally getting scammed. If you have to do a single mechanic in the raid, you're literally getting scammed. It made sense in the past when people weren't doing the mechanics, right? Remember they used to do normal Vicus so they could like fail? You're literally getting scammed. You have to do you have to literally do the hardest part of the raid, which is like the counter mech, and then you die. Sir, you can go do in And right now, with the way it's balanced, you can jump up for any party, do the counter mech, and then die, and it doesn't matter. It's just, you're getting scammed. And then you ask why you have no gold to progress in the game. Because you're giving it to this bozo. He's 3.5 hours. He talks all that shit. 3.5 hours. No, it's 4. It's literally 4 hours. He respecs. He's supposed to be the GOAT. I've never done a bus in my life. I think the only bus I ever did was fucking Argos. One time. And I didn't even get paid. Or what was it? I don't even remember. This is a scam. This is a literal scam. Huh?
Are you talking about like the only bus you've ever been in your life? And I was like, what about the short bus to school?
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
You know, that's something that you all really care about, obviously really important. So yeah, let's hop in game and take a look. Cool. All right. So in the event UI, it's going to pop up just like a normal.
What's over here? That looks like a Leona. Is that her name from League? It's like a Leona shield.
Event does kind of in this event section. This one's going to be Road to Hyper Awakening. It's going to be something that you can enable on one character on your roster from November 27th all the way through January 15th.
I don't know if I'm going to use this. January 15th is Brel. So you think? What if January 15th is the new class? I'm just going to wait till LOAON. But I don't know. Will I even probably need this on top of it? It's probably going to be the same thing. But I don't know.
You're going to be able to activate this on a character that is between item level 1540 and 1640. So if you have something at 1641, you can't activate it. But we know that there's some people that might have pushed a character to tier 4 already and don't want to bring a new character up, but want some rewards on an existing character. So we're going to allow that to be enabled at 1640. It's going to be the top end of that. It's going to be a normal kind of progression event that if you're a Lost Ark veteran, you're kind of familiar with. There's 2 categories of missions, and like I talked about, kind of behind the scenes look, we're missing some art here, some headers here, just some small things you'll notice that'll get cleaned up before you see it live in game.
I'm just gonna say, imagine Smilegate just sending you over this though. Like, what the fuck, man? You can't even put the goddamn text at the top of the thing. I'm not saying that, like, but that's probably what happens. They get to set this build, it comes out, and they be like, oh my god, this shit's not even working. Smilegate probably hates me at this point, bro.
So down here, you're gonna have reward chests that you earn as you progress through the event, as your item level progresses, that you earn.
Fuck. Slow it down, sir. Damn, it's literally just a Hyper Express event. It's actually just a full-on Hyper Express event. Just another one. Bro, we get these literally every. I'm just saying, man. This is it though. Like you just get these all the time. I mean, at this point, bro, just give new players 6, 16, 20 characters. Fuck it. You're gonna give them a shit year round anyway. No, it's not a bad thing. Just give new players 6, 16, 20 so they can play the game, right? Like, just at this point, just give them the free 6, 16, 20s. Fuck it. You log in the game, boom, 16. I mean, it's bots, but like, whatever. It's crazy. Yeah, they should make Silverhone 16, 20. That's crazy, though. We get these this is a dead-ass full Hyper Express. You get an event ticket, you get a 1540 boost, and then you get an event at 1540. I was just getting this frustrated today. I was thinking about this, man. I just feel like, fuck. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like, again, I don't know what it's like to work there. I really don't. But I feel like if I was there, it's like this would have been really good info. I mean, assuming, no, I was just saying, assuming like it didn't go bad at their launch of tier 4, which is pretty bad, right? And their Ignite servers are pretty bad. This would have been great to like just give out, like let people know ahead of time, like, hey, we're gonna give you another event and then another event and then another event, right? Like it's good for people to know, right? It's good for new players to know, people that return, just for them to know, like, hey, this is gonna be something that we're gonna do for you following Ignite. We're gonna give you another event. And, you know, I think it sucks because, like, they only really have Henry to do that. And, yeah, it's just a bummer.
So down here, you're going to have reward chests that you earn as you progress through the event, as your item level progresses. I already have this character kind of leveled up to 1640.
Can't you ask Henry for, like, a one-on-one why they do certain things the way they do? Dude, me and Henry should do that. Me and Henry should do I don't know what they're going to let him talk about, but like he should be able to like get shit approved and like push for it and like let's talk about shit. Like I feel like it'd be good, man. At the end of the day, it's like, bro, like this is like what I think the game needs. Like just talk about certain things and yeah, I think it'd be good.
So progressing all the way through, and we can claim some of those rewards, take a look through them. And then some of the main focuses of this event are going to be progressing through Ivory Tower. So there's going to be some missions up here that give you elixir rewards, and then also the other tab, progressing through Thamine, we're going to have a bunch of transcendence rewards.
It's not about putting it on Henry. It's putting it on Smilegate to literally approve. You don't think Henry would like to do that? I bet you Henry would be super down, bro. It's not me putting it on Henry. I know Henry. He'd be super down to do it. I just know that he'd have to go to Smilegate, and then it's on Smilegate to do it. But like, bro, they should fucking do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should fucking do that. At this point, like, why not? Like, what do you really have to lose? Like, I don't understand it.
It's in there. So since we're talking about that, let's go through it. When you clear the first gate, you're going to be able to get a set of transmuted elixirs that are just going to give you 40 set for the luck set. And then from there, as you go through and clear more gates throughout the event, you're going to be earning more elixirs to tailor that set to whatever you want. But we hope this gives you a firm baseline, gets you, started on that system right away. And then Transcendence is going to function very similarly.
It's a good night, right?
This ticket that you get is going to give you Transcendence level 3 on all of your armor pieces.
Daniel,
as you
for the
probably
prime
had in
sub.
Ignite if you went through and made an Ignite character. Then, as you clear additional gates in Thamine, you'll get some additional Darkfire, some of the restoration tickets to make that, kind of a smoother experience all the way through there. But those aren't the only help you're going to get with Transcendence and Elixirs. Since we know it can be tough, there's some RNG involved in the system. There's also going to be additional rewards for those as you progress through some of these rewards. So the first chest is activated when you hit item level 1540. It's going to have your standard,
what up, Mahmood?
Honing materials, silver, some ancient accessories, that sort of thing. We can go ahead and claim that, get those. It's going to have all of that here. You can pop it open on your
Honestly,
character.
I'm really happy that he's showcasing this. They should have done this. This is way nicer just to see the event, right? Like, I feel like this is a good thing. Him like going in and just showcasing, I think it's a good thing.
Everything that you're used to getting as you progress through these events. The second one is going to function very similarly. It's going to be when you hit item level 1580. But some of the important things that are in this one are actually going to be that Akon gear selection chest. Super important. You'll be able to get that Akon gear and keep going through your honing journey. You're also going to get some
it's literally another
gems,
Ignite event,
some level 8s, which is super important as you set up your character, and just super helpful as you progress through the game in general. From there, the next one's going to come in at item level 1600. This is where we're going to get some of that help with additional elixirs. You can see there, elixir supplies chest X3. It's going to have a bunch more honing.
I don't know what to use. This is literally a Hyper Express. I feel like it doesn't actually make sense for me to even use this, like save this potentially. It's a full-on Hyper Express. That's literally what it is. So I guess I put on my Deadeye. I mean, that's probably what to do, right? It's just save for what though? The new class. But that's assuming it comes out during this time frame, which is kind of, but it's a Hyper Express. So the Hyper Express is going to come with a new class anyway. It's kind of like, it's not even worth it. I thought this was going to be a road event, but this is literally a Hyper Express. They're calling it a road, but it's dead ass a Hyper Express. Gives you a power pass and it gives you everything that you need. So I guess I just put this on my Deadeye. I guess. I don't know what I want to make, man.
It's hopefully help you just progress naturally through the game. The goal is, for veteran players, they're going to kind of click through these hones really fast. But for someone that's maybe returning, activating this on a main they haven't played in a while, or someone that's just newer to the game, it's important to kind of learn these systems and go
through. But what
it.
is the point of using both if it's the new class launch? Like, what is the point? Like, you're just going to get, I guess, the extra shards for more. And who knows how the new event is going to work? Like, we don't even know here's the thing. We don't even know what the Korean event is going to look like, because think about it, what they're going to have. It's going to be a different event, bro. They have to do it differently. Like, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like they're going to have to do it differently. It's not going to be that I would be shocked especially we're getting this one now. Like, why are we even getting this? They're just giving it might be a different event, man. It really might just be a different event. I don't know. We'll see though. Maybe it's worth just waiting to see. That is probably the smartest thing you could do, is probably just wait to see, because it's like literally in 2 weeks, right? It's like a little bit over 2 weeks now. You could probably just wait to see,
No, it can be frustrating for a veteran who just wants to mash through all those hones as fast as possible, but got to keep the newer returning players in mind as well.
Fires with a new. No, we're just gonna. The Express will expire before you can decide on anything. No, you would wait to see. It's in December. So you would wait to see what it is and how the event works, and then you can do it. There's nothing wrong with doing that, right? You could just wait to see just the roadmap, and then if you're gonna get a roadmap, and you're gonna get the LOAON, so you can see how the game shapes up, the changes, and what's gonna. I don't know. It's up to you, whatever you want. I'm not question marking you guys. Do it. I'm just saying this is also an option for those of you that are a little unsure. You could also just wait, right, and then figure it out, right?
Well, and let them kind of experience these in waves, as they progress.
Oh, do you have a girlfriend? Wait, what? I didn't know that. She's making a cute doll joke. Oh.
Get these new chests, check out a new system, learned about elixirs, get some quality taps, some hones in along the way, and kind of progress through that whole thing naturally. So this one's going to be focused 1600 on the Voldis and Ivory Tower, of course. And then the next chest is going to come in at item level 1610. This one's going to be
100 armor to 100 armor tickets? Holy shit. 100 armor tickets is insane. What the fuck? I mean, Smilegate, just give. I mean, I don't know. Wait, what did the Korea one have? Can we find it? I think ATK has a video on it, right?
You can't switch back.
They got like 20 tickets. Bro, 100 of them? I'm just saying, bro, I don't think it's out of the ordinary that they definitely adjust the system. I don't know, man. If Amazon's giving you 100 of these tickets, at this point, you just give it for free, bro. Just give it to them. Or give them level 5. I mean, if you're going to give 100 tickets, I know just at this point, just give it. You're giving them 100 tickets. 100 is insane, bro. Maybe they are doing it for the low. Maybe. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know, dude. Do whichever you guys want to fucking do, man. Well, I mean, to be fair, the complaint is at the same time, if you're going to give me 100 tickets, why don't you just give it to me, right? If you're going to give me 100 tickets, why don't you just give it to me? It's like, why don't you just save me the time then? Because if you don't care about like the gold cost, then why don't you just give it to me? I mean, this is great, though. 100 tickets is insane. To be fair, it is what it is. 100 tickets is fucking crazy. Fuck, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
more focused on Thamine, since that's where you unlock Thamine normal, of course. It's going to have some more dark fire.
You're going to get enough dark fires, bro. You're going to get some of these. You're probably going to get a lot of them. You probably do like one Thamine and it'll be fun.
100 armor restoration.
I'm a new player and it feels good because I'm learning to do Transcendence for sure. But I think at a certain point, brother, I'm going to just be honest with you. And this is just my opinion at this point in the game and how I personally feel about the game now. I don't think you should have to learn how to do Transcendence. Call me crazy, but I think at this point in the game, bro, I don't think you should, as a new player, bro, you should have to learn how to do Transcendence. You know what I mean? You should be able to just get your shit. And so I think it's fine, but I don't think you should have to learn how to do it. You know, I said it on the podcast with him. I don't like these systems. Like, I don't like that you have to learn how to do it. You know, I think this is great. You know, I'm being in the middle. Hey, this is a fantastic way of just helping players out. Great. But I really hope that Smilegate just moves in the direction of not having to learn gearing systems. And I hope that, you know what I mean? Like, that's why do you want them to have to learn that? You know, they need to make it so like, hey, dude, the game is the core of it, right? And then add more for fun stuff, man. I know people are like begging at the Bee Island though, but like, you know, I'm really hoping at LOAON they show more things that are just fun, just more chill, fun things where I can just hang out with people and it's just whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I think for fun things are fine, man. I know it's not the most exciting thing all the time, but like the reality is, man, is like you guys are not the target audience for that. You're the remaining degenerates of the game. I don't really give a shit what you think, respectfully. Like, you know what I mean? You're the remaining degenerates of the game. So I don't give a shit. Like, if you're like, oh, that sounds bad, because like I don't care what you like. I know what you like, right? I want people to come in and just like be able to just feel incorporated in a more fun way. You know what I mean? Our player base has become a super I was talking to Satan about this morning. Our player base has become super self-centered. They only really care about just making gold now. And I understand the game does that, but that's on them too, the game, right? I want more for fun stuff, just chill stuff, hang out, whatever. And just like, you know, like people bitching about the Makoko event, like crazy, bro. They should make it better. They should improve upon the Makoko event. They should make it a better event. Continue to improve upon that, right? Like, this stuff is important, bro. It really is. I hope so, Senzen, though. I really hope that they do that. I really hope that they do that because I don't care what region it is, bro. Trying, you know, they have to know that. I hope Zeals is right in that, like, I mean, one of the things that I will, like me and him, like, never really got along, but I will say this, this. He plays the game a lot too. He's not stupid. Like, no, it's true. He's not stupid. Like, they need to, dude, we talked about it like last year. They need to like overhaul some of this shit, you know, and just do more chill stuff, bro. Dude, gotcha games are fucking terrible. You want to know why people play them? Because they're just like for fun, chill things that anyone can participate in. They're fucking terrible. You know, they're literally horrible games. They just monetize you and fucking, but they have like this fun, chill element to it, you know, where you just kind of log in and like just hang out and just like participate in the event, and it's super chill. Anyone can participate. That stuff's important, man. And accessibility. It's cozy. It's chill. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cozy. It's chill. You know. And so I want Lost Ark to have more of that. I want Lost Ark to have more chill stuff. Yeah, use the chill emote. Just kind of hanging out. You know, just vibe out for a little bit. And like, I'm happy about the new class. I actually don't ever want them to go away from a new class launch. I think that shit's important too. It's accessible to everybody, right? It's accessible to everyone. But the thing is, like Dice, you said you can't check you have 18 raids to do, but like you are the remaining player. You have a fucked up mentality of video games. That's because you're still playing Lost Ark, and that's just the truth, bro. But I want them to attract players that don't have your mentality, right? I want them to attract players that are more casual, that don't want to log in all of the time, that don't want to do all of the raids all of the time, that just want to come in, explore some fun stuff, have some fun things to do, and then dip and go play other games, because that is just a normal mentality of video games, right? Not everyone wants to do that. It's important, man. That stuff's super, super important, right? Those people are important. And if you don't make content for those people, then they're not going to stay, and then they're not going to be here to ask for that. You know what I mean? Like, they're not even going to be here in the chat to be like, yeah, I want that. So I've realized that like what I say may not resonate with you guys, because I'm not trying to resonate with you. I already know how you guys are, but there's a reason why like we have the player base that we do. It's intentional, or it isn't intentional, or maybe it wasn't intentional, but it's like the result of the actions, the type of content you put out, the type of stuff that you create, you know? HP nerfs are fine, but I feel like you don't have to keep nerfing the HP, because it's the mechs that people struggle with, right? Giving players other options to progress is fine. You can have challenging raids. You should have other ways for people to progress, you know? You can keep nerfing the HP over and over and over again, but like it's the counter mech that people fail on. It's not, you're right, on gate 2 Thamine. It's not the HP of the boss. It makes it easier to carry if you can get past the counter mech, but all that really does is just make honestly, in my opinion, it makes some of the homework more monotonous, and you just blow up the boss. I know why people bust, because they want to play the game. Those are the degenerate players that still want to make it. It's partially the gold too. Actually, I would say half the gold at least, but they also want to be able to just play their class. So I think giving people other options to progress is super important, you know? Yeah, solo raids are fine. I hope they keep updating those. Hope we see some at LOAON. Not every MMO is like that, man. Not every MMO is like that. Korean MMOs are like that. And there's a reason why Korean MMOs are difficult in the West. Not every MMO is like that. Korean MMOs want you to log in all the time, you know? And ours has slowly, I think, tried to adapt to a version that's not like that by just doing different things and giving a bunch of different events, and which is great to their credit. But I think, you know, I don't think there's a problem just here.
Character. Bunch more honing material chests, of course, to help get you through this entire
It's a quick 9 hours.
And then the final one's going to come in at 1620. This is going to layer in some of the
it does have a Echidna mats in it
that you'll unlock there with Echidna and Behemoth. You can see some Behemoth scales, some weapon transcendence tickets, and some Agris's scales to help start the advanced honing process. From there, you're going to start unlocking some tier 4 materials, since 1620 is the breakpoint to enter tier 4. And of course, the one most people care about, the kind of juicy end of event reward. It's going to come with a bunch more tier 4 materials to kind of help you along that journey and get up to speed in tier 4, and include selection chest for tier 4 gear.
So you can MMOs since 2009, and I have never seen as awful and time-wasting system as Transcendence Savage.
Yeah, I actually agree. Transcendence, I don't know. I've played Maple, but not to the extent. I don't know if I've ever. Transcendence is insane. I don't know how Smallgate. If they don't fix, I'm lost. If they just don't see that, it takes so long. It's crazy. It's fine to learn, but it's just. I mean, if they're giving you 100 tickets, you can kind of just RNG it, but it's crazy, man. You're at farmed farms in Maple. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think either of those are good, though. You know what I mean? I don't think either of those are good. It's a good event. It's a good event. I didn't expect to get this. It's a good event. I'm not really bitching. It's a good event. But I do think that Smallgate needs to make some overhauling changes for sure.
Kind of skip Can You Art Fortress. It's going to have some engraving recipes to help you.
Is that 40,000 gold?
Selection, 5 legendary selection cards to help you get up to speed with
that's good, actually.
LOS
5 selectors
or Lost Wind Cliff. And
good.
then tier 4 event gems, you're going to get 2 cooldown level 6, and then 2 damage level 6. And I know you've probably been waiting for me to hover this one. This is 4 giant gold bars, so it's going to give you 40,000 bound gold to help use some of these materials.
That's good.
Since we know players really care about some of this stuff, you know, getting through Transcendence on maybe a character that hasn't done it yet.
Henry's the GOAT, man. Henry actually is the GOAT. We just need like 5 Henrys. It's the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? We just need 5 Henrys. We need 5 Henrys, you know? Like, we actually just need 5 of them. He actually is the GOAT.
Using this kind of stuff. That's why we wanted it to be enabled on a character that was 1640, in case you just, you know, gone through that gear transfer experience. Obviously, you'll be missing out on some of the benefits.
I'll give you a link
from these lower level materials.
I mean, definitely just play the event. It's worth it though. It's another event with 5 selectors at the end, 5 selector card packs coming off Ignite. I mean, it's pretty good.
But you know, we wanted to make sure that you have the agency to make that decision. So hopefully,
it's
you'll have
9 in total. Oh, there's more over here. Damn. Yeah, that's a lot.
To play around, figure out what's right for you. If you're newer,
yeah, we need like multiple Roxas.
This
too.
should help you get a main character set up and kind of join your friends in the end game. And if you're returning, you have some options of where you want to kind of plug and play with this event on your roster. But a really important part that I didn't mention before,
trap. Don't they give you Kadon of these selectors now? I could be wrong, but I thought they give you Kadons now.
Is some of the additional honing buffs and effects that you get throughout the course of this event. You can see here like Artisan's Energy X2.
I don't think they
support.
have the new ones.
So you're not just getting all these materials. There's also going to be some support to make that honing experience a bit smoother. So let me talk through those buffs really quickly. So from item level 1540 all the way to 1620, you're going to have the double accumulation of Artisan's Energy, and then also a 100% increase in the basic honing success chance. So that means your chance to hit a hone is just doubled all the way from 1540 to 1620. On top of that, there's going to be XP material discounts.
I think that's something that you'd have to see at LOAON. Like I said, guys, this is an event. This is an event that you should use specifically if you're a player that wants to make a new class, or if you're a player that like has an account, just fuck it, I want another character, you should make it. But I think the next Hyper Express that comes with a new class is going to be a new one. And I think that's why I want to watch LOAON, to see how they're going to handle just all of these systems. I mean, it's always a better and better one. So yeah, I think the next one would aim to help you with it. I don't know. I think advanced honing needs an overhaul. I don't think they need to help you with advanced honing. They need to change how it works, because it doesn't really make sense. It's just a really weird system now. It's very weird, man. It's not like it's a weird system. It made sense then, but it doesn't really make sense now, because basically you needed to do it then. And then now if you don't have it, it's like, well, I got to hone the regular way pretty much up until it's worth doing. But then up until it's worth doing is fucking insane. It's just weird, right?
When you infuse the XP into your gear when you're honing, from 1540 to 1580, you're going to get a 70% discount. And then from 1585, once you transfer to the Econ gear, all the way to 1620, you're going to get a 40% discount. For honing materials, kind of separate from that XP infusion, you're going to go from 1540
yeah,
to
you can use it on your 1616, homie.
And then
you can use it up until what, 1640
is going to be a 40% discount. And then for
new
gold,
class on December 19th. The only reason why I said December 9th, the only reason why I laughed is because you wrote December 18th. I'm like, wait, what? I guess you're from EU though.
Gold, from 1540 to 1580,
Louis,
you're going to have a
12
100%
months.
discount. Only
why would they
silver,
end the power
and then
pass
from 1580
earlier? I don't know, guys. Maybe you're getting a global class release, you know? Maybe you're getting a global class release.
5, once you transfer to that Econ gear, all the way to 1620 is going to be a 40%
Wait, what?
discount. So once again, you might miss out on some of those benefits if you're activating this on a 1640, but you'll still get the rewards, you know, the materials, progression mats. Just miss out on some of those honing buffs. So yeah, there's the event in a nutshell.
What is December 18th, by the way? Wednesday? Oh my God, could you imagine? The crowd would go crazy. Global class release. It's a fucking, I don't know, the class that you specifically want. I'm not going to name one. The one that makes you the most excited. And they're like, guess what, guys? Next week, we're giving you a global class release on Wednesday. And here comes the power pass. The crowd goes crazy. And you're like,
Along with the progression events, there's going to be a fun seasonal event as well. It's going to be Toto's Ice Castle. It's going to be returning
Yo,
for the
is
frigid
this event the Christmas one from back in the day or no? Hold on.
months, available
Is this the one from fucking so long
until
ago?
the February update. You're going to be able to enter this one from the
Is this the
major
one where you dance for 5 minutes or no? This is a different one.
cities, and you'll transform into Makokos when
No,
entering
this
the
is different.
castle. It's kind of a fun mini game where you kind of try to avoid broken tiles on the ground. There's ice on the ground, and the tiles break once you step on them. And then you'll want to break other snowflakes.
Thank you,
and
Louis,
stuff
for the prime 12 months.
using
That's
some
1
special
year,
skills while you're
baby.
transforming
Thank you.
into Makoko.
And congrats on
You're
the
going to be able to
Makoko
enter every
badge.
even hour, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., according to your server time, of course. And you're going to be able to enter once per roster per day. But you can also earn tokens, event tokens, by completing your dailies like Chaos Dungeons, Curzon Front, or Guardian Raids.
The badge is so
those
cute.
Freya tokens can be spent at the event shop, which has a ton
Yeah,
of
you guys'
items.
badges do look
We
cute.
can take a quick look at that if it's interesting. Let's hop in game again. So first off, you're going to be able to take your Freya's small
remember
stars
these.
and exchange those for Freya stars, and that's what's going to be in the second tab is some of those extra.
Oh, that's a
special
lot of mats all at once. It's a roster limit reward again, right? Just a fatty amount of shard bags. Is that the blue ones?
rewards. But here we've got some of the
50 elixirs. It is those shards.
classics. There's a bunch of honing materials, elixirs. You'll be able to snag 100.
I'm just storing
Fions.
these, bro.
There's some
I'm
quality
just storing these in my
taps,
chamber.
honing books. And a lot of these are going to be
just
roster
gonna
limits
store,
just
guys.
throughout the course of the event. There's
Ooh,
the
daily
classic
tickets. I
Una
need those.
stuff, some pirate coins, card packs, and then down here you'll see we're adding the feasts back. Of course, players love the event feasts. Got to grab those before hopping in raids. And then on top of that, there will be an endless silver exchange this time around, since we know that's important for people that have an excess of tokens. So those are kind of the table stake stuff, just to help with progression, help with our faster content cadence in the West. And a lot of this is going to pair
What up,
really
you
well
Dex?
with the progression event.
How are
just
you,
being
bro?
able to layer in, if maybe you hit a stopping point, need to keep progressing, you'll be able to earn some of this organically as you play the game. Or if you want to earn it faster, hop in, play the fun mini game, and earn a bunch of rewards for doing so. And then in this tab, there's going to be
Another
a
selector. There's a
Leap
lot. They got a lot of these
Legendary card
motherfuckers
selection
now.
pack. So all the new cards that were
luminous
just added to
gem
the game,
shards.
along with the old ones. So if you're still trying to fill out LOS, you can do that. If you have that filled out, you can start working on some of those new card sets, especially as there's some new raids on the horizon that may use those card sets in the future. Especially as there's some new raids on the horizon that may use those card sets.
Needs
in
me
the
to
future.
brow.
On top of that, you're going to
It's
be
gonna be January, man. I think. What if it's this? Oh my
able to
god!
grab some luminous gem shards, roll those ancient accessories.
It's gonna
or
be
relic
January for
accessories from
sure.
A-gear. There's some legendary combat,
New Horizon,
engraving
New
selections,
Year. I don't know if that's.
some trend.
There's no way they're gonna be like, guys. There's literally no way. There is no way they're gonna be like, guess what, guys? LOAON, here's your roadmap. Brel is on next Wednesday. Thank God. That is just insane. That would just be straight Argos. Like, wait, what?
Transcendence mats just to help progress through that a little
That
bit.
would literally
It's
be
not a
Argos
ton,
all
but
over
just,
again.
it is this kind of, each one of these is 3,000 gold, so hopefully it's a little bit of a help that pairs well with the event.
Yeah, yo,
on top of
cheapo
that.
ass with the books, guys.
Then there's
Come
going to be
on,
a
like,
couple special
give me
honing
more of
books that
these.
help you get all the way to item level
Give me
60,
more of
60.
these.
You're going to be able to snag
Six
six
of them, give me more.
of the
How about 20?
armor books and 2 of the weapon books just for a little extra boost there. And then there's some dark fire as well to help out fill in any gaps in your transcendence. So it should be fun.
It's a good event.
A bunch of stuff to just kind of work on. Help with progression. Yeah, there's a first look at the Freya Island.
Yeah, they value the
bench.
books too much.
Quickly wrap up the events section. Just going to run through a couple general updates. We've added a new daily login reward track, like always. So keep logging in to get some fun new bonuses every day you come back. The Ignite servers and all related events are going to end. Transferred and ended a few days ago. But all of that is going to be gone now. So we'll be transitioning over to some of these new progression events for players. The Light of the Abyss event is also going to come to an end with this update.
Frick that event.
Along with the Chase the Storm event is going to also be closed
Thank God.
up. All right, let's talk about store updates. First off, we have the Flopsy and Wolfsy skin set.
Flopsy?
Kind of a
What? What the fuck? Wait, Black Friday. Do they have it listed anywhere?
fun
Flopsy?
mix of some lifestyle skins with some animal elements. Let's check them out.
Wait, is the Black Friday in the notes? Oh, it's the jacket. I actually wanted this jacket. I wanted this one. Okay, this isn't the worst skin trailer ever. I'm okay with this. Just no sound, no unnecessary sound effects. No unnecessary, no. I like this jacket though.
So along with those cosmetics, we also have some new special
Those ears
Black
are perfect for
Friday,
Hetsu,
Cyber
probably,
Monday
yeah.
style bundles that are going to be in the shop just for 1 week only. There's going to be 3 bundles. The
this
first one
Black
is going to be
Friday?
called the Golden Grab bundle. That's kind of the like deluxe bundle, kind of the high end one, with a bunch of like serious discounts on.
Okay,
items
guys, hold on.
that we know players are.
Is it
excited
in the
about.
notes?
It's gonna have some crystals.
Is it in the notes?
Card packs. It's gonna have luminous
All right.
gem shards.
There's no
and a
details in the
bunch of honing
notes.
materials.
It's in the
all,
notes.
Selection, so you can use them for tier 3, probably tier 4. Also honing support chests like Lava's Breath and Glacier Breath. So that's gonna be kind of the ultimate upgrade package. On top of that, we have the Harvest bundle. That's gonna be still a pretty versatile bundle. Just maybe some
I gotta know
lower
what this
item
is.
amounts in there. It's gonna come in with crystals, luminous gem shards, ebony cube tickets, and a bunch of different like honing materials.
This is Black Friday,
as
right?
Well, so that's another good one to kind of balance some progression, but also a bit more
Okay.
affordable for some folks. And then the final one is going to be called the Thrifty Thrills bundle. That's going to be kind of the lower end bundle. It's going to have some fewer crystals, fewer.
I don't know what's wrong because I don't know if I'm like I feel like stoned or something. I love you guys. This game sucks, but I love you guys. Like I'm sitting here and like we're just like watching this shit together and like I don't know. It's just nice to sit here together and watch something and like talk about. I don't know. I love you guys.
Fewer honing shards, fewer all honing materials, but still a great value for the price. Supposed to be kind of a fun group of packs.
I'm not
with
high. I
serious
just I don't know.
discounts,
I
as
love
everyone-
Henry too. Like Henry's the goat, man. I really do. I'm happy Henry's here too, man. He's actually the goat.
is doing Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. We wanted to, add some into the game as players are looking to progress through tier 4. If you want to accelerate some of that, these are going to be a great bang for your buck. So another big part of the update that we know people were really looking forward to is going to be the latest balance patch coming in. Normally I do like a buff nerf for a bunch of the classes.
Go to
But this balance
2059 and
patch
pause
is
for a
super
second.
comprehensive. It touches almost every single class. Just maybe some lower item amounts in there. It's going to come in with crystals, luminous.
Oh, 2059. The raccoons or what? The one on the right. The raccoon over here? It's Saint in a dress. Yo, that's just fucking crazy, man. Oh my god.
With serious discounts, as a game.
Oh my god.
And class engraving for some of the class. Almost every
I'm
class
crying.
got some form of update. And for some of the classes, like one spec, formerly a class engraving,
Is that
their
actually in the
enlightenment
notes,
tree
Zelda?
might have changed a little bit for other classes,
thing-
and for the other spec, it might have
Is it actually?
been a nerf versus a buff. So it's hard to do just a full
I love
list
this
of
emote
nerfs
of
and buffs
Saint.
for all the classes.
Wait, is this Saint at my house? Oh, I thought it was at my old house. It's in my room. It looked like my old house. I like this picture videos. I love Saint. That's so funny. That's so funny.
So for this part, I'm going to direct you to the full notes. I would go check it out. There's a ton of changes. Make sure to read through and see what's changing for your class.
Goofy guy.
For a lot of them, it's a buffs, but there are a few nerfs in there. So make sure to check that out in the full written release notes. All right, that's going to be it for this episode of Patch Notes with Henry. Really appreciate you for tuning in. Hopefully these are helpful. Try to do something a little bit different with this one. Just a long Henry Yap session. Hopped in the
I liked
game,
it.
that kind of stuff.
Yo, I like the long.
Super open to feedback as always. Please leave a comment. Engage with the YouTube video.
Yo,
The comments
I
really
like
helpful for
the
us.
long
Try different things.
form
We wanna,
Yap videos.
Stay agile. Whatever works best for the community. We love Lost Ark. We love the Lost Ark community. So yeah, give us a like, a subscribe.
I like Henry, bro. Did I say I light? Yeah, I'm high. Check the comments. Are they mad? Henry, I love this video. Best format. I like Henry style just sit and talk on one of us. Can we get the TTV hardcore Henry streams? Great video. Dang, so much in this new Express. Have an easy time with the translation. Instead of the 1 million gold now, they need only 800 gold to progress. Wow. Glad you allowed the 60 participants in the event. This is good. Thanks to details. Unfortunately, the microphone derped some parts. I didn't notice it. I love the video. More. That's the question. I'm bring back my Zerk. Yeah, Zerk had some changes this patch. Yeah, I don't know why. They're like, what is with them in this Makoko event thing? I mean, maybe they just make it a permanent feature of the game after LOAON. I really feel like they should, dude. I think the Makoko event should not be an event. I think it should be a permanent feature of the game with a permanent reward system that refreshes. I really do, man. And I think Korea should get that shit too. No, I appreciate you. Fixed trust system. Really like this format. Say get Chad. Henry looks like, I mean, dude, people like Henry, man. I think the reason why is people can tell he plays the game. There's all those weird people on Reddit, but yeah, if you're watching this, Henry, people, they, don't listen to anyone that says a negative shit about you, bro. People really like you. Yeah, that one guy in the post. I mean, there's always some weird person, but woohoo. Wait, Scoocho. Lame. I want to see the devs play this game. Appreciate this, but this isn't so professional. This game is dunzo. Yeah, I mean they're mostly positive, can get this classy, man. Yeah, he came on very very what's up, guys. I want to see the dev that designed Thaemon and Echidna Gate 1. Yeah, me too. I want to see who designed Thaemon and Gate 1 and Echidna Gate 1. Also the walkway to Behemoth.